Today I wanted to talk about getting confident with myself. I wanted to talk about my journey with getting confidence because I know that's a hard thing that a lot of people struggle with. And I just wanted to, I'm trying to make sure that I'm on here. So just in case we have any questions, I can see them. But I just wanted to talk about my journey. And if you have, anything to say, please chime in. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk about is being lost. At the beginning of my journey, I was actually lost when I first started. I was trying to do everything myself. I really didn't know what I was doing. I knew I wanted to help just people get exposure. That was my thing in the beginning when I first started my fashion journey. It was hard for me to get exposure. And so I wanted to help people get exposure. So I started doing events, didn't really have a big following, and just, investing in myself and throwing on events. People came out, but it never was what I wanted it to be because I knew what I had envisioned and I always wanted it to be bigger. But that's because I knew nothing about collaborating with people. Like I said, I was still trying to do it myself. I just had a dream and I'm like, okay, nobody's going to stop me. Like, this is what I'm going to do. And I learned the hard way that you have to, engage with people. You have to collaborate. And you have to have a following before, you try to jump out there and do, events if you really want them to be successful. So, and you can't do things by yourself. I know I am super independent, but when you're trying to build something, it's best to try to collaborate with people because if you are having problem building your brand, they probably have the same issue. Why not collaborate with somebody and, you guys build something together, do an event together. So that was my biggest thing in the beginning, just trying to do things myself because I didn't know any better. So after years and years, I mean years of trying to do it myself, I finally was like, you know what? You need to stop, reset, try to, get your community together. Once you have a community, then you're able to go out and do some of the things that you really wanted to do. So that's the first thing. Just try not to do everything yourself. In the beginning, you definitely need to collaborate, lay the foundation, do the groundwork so you can build your community. So when you have things, you have people to support you. Not to say that you can't do anything, but if you want people to show up, they have to know that you exist. And so sometimes you have to pause and, like I said, build that foundation. And it may take a little while. And once you have that foundation, people will support you. So that was one of the things that helped build my confidence, because once I was able to do that, and honestly, I'm still trying to do that, but you just cannot do it yourself. You have to build that foundation. The second thing would be investing in yourself. Because this is something new to you, I have never been an entrepreneur before. I've hustled, on the side, but I've always had a. So I did not know how to, build a brand, to do things myself as an entrepreneur. And I feel like I waited too long to, everything is in perfect time. And I feel like I'm learning what I need to learn now. But before, you just don't know. You don't know what you don't know. So I didn't know that, it's coaches out there. Seek out a mentor, somebody that is doing exactly what you want to do, and invest. If they have a course, take their course. If they have group sessions, get into that. Whatever you can. If they have free content, absorb that. I wasn't doing none of that in the beginning. And, it just takes time and you getting around the right people to kind of like figure those things out. Again, it was just, I can do this myself mentality. And honestly, You can't do it. You definitely need to educate yourself. And I'm big on that now. Like, I found a mentor. I have, I'm in a group that we talk about things of how to move forward with entrepreneurship. And it has opened my eyes so much that I'm like, oh, I'm ready for this. Like, the confidence has soared because I feel like I now have the tools that I need to go after my dreams. And again, if you're like me and you're just starting out, like, you don't know what you don't know. And so that's the whole, point of me giving these tips, because I don't want someone to have to, waste years. Again, I don't feel like it was a waste of time, but if I knew what I knew now, I feel like I could be light years ahead, or maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has your time. Timing is everything. Who knows? But it's just something that you feel. It's like, dang, if I knew what I knew when I was 20, shoot, I could be a millionaire by now. So I just think that that's just the mindset, of whatever. But it's never too late. Whenever you get it and it clicks and you still move forward to, make your dreams come true, that's what you need to do. So the second one is to invest in yourself, find a mentor, find groups and everything. The third one is accountability partners. Again, I am a 9 to 5 girl. Stepping into the entrepreneur world, basically all my friends are, my close friends are 9 to 5ers. I don't have a person that I could go to. And when you're trying to talk to, your friends about entrepreneurship, they don't get it. I know if somebody was talking to me about it and I'm a 9 to 5er, I really don't get the struggles that you get. So I think it's the struggles that you're experiencing. I think it's so important to have accountability partners that are like-minded like you, that you can call and be like, you know what, hey, I'm trying to build this brand. I'm trying to get this community together. I'm trying to launch this course. I'm trying to do whatever it is. And they get it because they're actually going through the same struggles that you are going through. And it's refreshing. And I did not have that for years either. Again, my self mentality, when I talk to somebody, it was all like, deer in the headlights. They really don't get that hustle or the things that you're talking about because that's not their life. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? But you definitely need to find someone that, you can talk to on a weekly basis, bi-weekly, or even monthly. I don't think it should be longer than that you have somebody that you can check in with and you have your goals, you're pushing them, they're pushing you. And really how I found mine is my mentorship, being in a group and finding like-minded people that you really rock with. Everybody in the group you're not going to mesh with, but the people that you do, y'all have y'all little sidebar and y'all get it. So that's what I would say. Have an accountability partner that you can, check in with, and you guys help each other get to the finish line. The last thing about getting confident with myself is not giving up. Like, knowing that you are in for the long haul. Like, success is not going to happen overnight. Like I said, I'm really getting into my groove where I am now, that I am confident and know that I'm going to achieve my goals. And that's how I tell myself, like, I know that I'm going to achieve my goals. And it's nothing that can stop me from doing so. And I think when you have that mentality of, look, I'm going to get it. Look, get rich or die trying, that type of mentality, and I think with all the other 3 things in place, it just builds your confidence even more. So you'll know, you know what, I got this. Yes, you will have days where you're like, oh my God, like, not today. Like, come on, I need a win today or something like that. But you're going to have those days, but then you get over it. And what I do, I just be like, you know what? I'm done for the day. And I just go to bed, honestly. And I'm like, the next day, it's a new day. I'm going to start over. And this is what I'm going to do. Again, I think if you have all those 3, like investing in a mentor, if you have accountability partners, and you know in your head that, you know, this is what you're committed to. And it goes back to like knowing your mission. And I know in my core that I want to help women. Like, I just know women over 40 is just, that's just what I know. I want to help women go live because my thing is, you need your voice to be heard, period. And so that is what keeps driving me because I want every woman that I come in contact with to overcome this fear of going live. And if it's your business that you need to promote, if it's any idea or something that you believe in that you want to shout from the rooftops, I want you to be able to do that with confidence. And I'm not going to stop until reach, I don't even know how many women that I want to. But let's start out, you know, with just reaching as many as I can. You know, 1,000. Let's just say 1,000 in the next 2 years. So that is definitely my goal, is to you know, help women over 40 overcome their obstacles and, you know, go live. So that is all that I really wanted to come on and say to you today. If you have any questions or any topics that you want me to cover on Shoot the Shits with Rosie, please let me know. I will be happy to, you know, discuss them on this platform. And again, if you're not following us, make sure that you follow us on IG, Faulkner_Rosie. Subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell, and also leave a comment. That will help us out greatly as well. Your biggest takeaway, why you're tuning in. I would love to engage with you there. And if you are ready to go live, also, please sign up for my freebie. That will give you the 3 tools that I use to go live. It's very important. You don't need a whole bunch of stuff to go live, especially in this day and age. And I detailed that out. So definitely sign up for that and get that freebie. So until next week, bye-bye.